It's not rocket science. Who's to say what it means if it is? I became friends with a rocket scientist once, and actually ended up watching his house while he was down shooting at him in French New Guinea. A satellite he had fucking built was getting shot up, so he's like, watch my house, yeah. So I just wanted to give you some background. And there was one time, he's like, let's play chess. And I said, okay. I'd learned when I was about 10, 12 years old or something, there was a chessboard in the house. I knew all the basic moves. And so I'm playing chess against a rocket scientist. And I don't know if he knew who he was dealing with. See, this is one of those Judas life coach videos. How are you going to approach it? You have to know the person you're dealing with before you can decide how you approach it. And quite possibly, you should not ever have to decide how you're going to approach it. You just do it. You follow the line, man. You don't try to force yourself in a situation. You just let it be, and it works itself out. Timing is everything. And the time we played chess might have been a perfect storm, like things aligning in the fucking multiverse or something. Everybody wanted to play this guy. And he was kind of arrogant too. So he felt like he was smarter than everybody. And here I'm. He says, let's play chess. And I said, okay. And we sit down, we start playing chess. And he's making moves and explaining them, like, because I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he explains you can take the king all the way to the fucking corner if this moves and that shit. And I'm like, I've never heard this stuff. I know the basics. The knight jumps up on an L and the pawn jumps this way and walks that way. Obviously not a runner. He's moving pretty slow. But we play the game. And I'm looking. And I make moves. And I want you to understand. I understood the moves I was making. I was looking at the way his stuff was. And I won. I checkmated him. And he's like, best 2 out of 3. I said, okay. And so, we played another game. And I just fucking play the game. This is a rocket scientist. He's smarter than me. No, just more intelligent. And best 2 out of 3, I lost the next game. He was so happy. And so we're on best 2 out of 3. Here we go. Best 2 out of 3. Third game, I fucking win. And he says, best 3 out of 5. And the next game, I win. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. And he says, I'm going to teach you to play backgammon. So we turned the board over and I beat him. I've never played backgammon in my life. I know it's on the back of a checkerboard, but I beat him at that. Turns out to be, that's a pretty neat game in itself. It's a thinking man's game. Unless you're a girl. It's a thinking person's game. I'm totally with it. It's just, until we fucking kill all the old fucking habits, they'll live forever. Question authority, honor, tradition. I saw that bumper sticker on a fraternity bumper sticker in San Jose State one day, and I question authority, honor, tradition. You're not doing anything at all. You're letting this shit live on and on and on. You just got a nice catchphrase that nobody ever has to think about without saying you're cool. So I beat a rocket scientist. Why? 3 out of 5 games? He gave up after, I didn't bother telling you that. He didn't have all night to try and figure out somebody that didn't fucking follow the path that hadn't been taken down by the combine. He didn't have time to think about somebody and try and work out how they think. You see, it's like chess. All these people that are huge into chess, and I've seen a thing about Bobby Fischer. He knew every classic chess move, strategy, and you look at it like that, and well, if everybody's learning the damn same thing, it's just like Bruce Lee not wanting to have anything to do with something like Taekwondo or something, you know. He didn't like forms. He didn't like forms. Forms are good for learning to kick and punch, but if you do forms too much, that's your automatic reaction. This silly shit when somebody's coming at you with a fucking hatchet, you know, it'll work, maybe, but forms, they stop the mind from seeing all the possibilities. It takes you down a path, and no matter how many master chess players you have studied, there's still the quantum things, you know, going on that it can go any other way. And so they look at Putin. What's he doing? He's playing chess. Not gonna say he's the best KGB agent that ever fucking walked, because I've heard otherwise. I heard he was useless in the KGB. And there are plenty of people like that in any fucking professional industry. Same way we believe that the adults know what they're doing. You know, you just, you see it, you believe it, and you let it go. So I'm not saying he was the smartest KGB agent that ever lived. Imagine Barney Fife as a KGB agent. He would have been president. But what they're talking about is like he's stupid. The same way that guy looked at me thinking I'm a giggly guy. You can't beat somebody that many times and, you know, dominate and be stupid. I knew what I was doing, but he'd been practicing his forms. He doesn't understand how to play against somebody that adapts and can see them too. They're acting like the shit that Putin's doing is stupid. I think he's playing chess. I say he's not the best chess player in the world, but pay attention. He's, just pay attention to all the strategies he's been using. You don't have to be the most intelligent guy in the room to win.